Oh, don't ask me what time it is. I don't know. I don't care. I only care about my Father's time. My Father is God. I'm the unknown prophet of God, if you like it or not. Um, about this coronavirus, folks. It's if I was the king of this place, Holland, you know, and I definitely will hear of the pandemic. I will tell my people not to go on vacation. The pandemic is not yet in Holland then, because I'm always on the internet, folks, or on TV. So I will understand that there is something like this going on. So before it comes, I already think what I'm gonna do to save my people, right? Holland did not do this. They let it go more far. So now Holland do have lots of problems with this pandemic, this virus. So this is what I should do. I close my town. No one comes in. No one goes out. And that's it, folks. That's it. I close my town. That's the whole story. Don't give the coronavirus a chance to make you sick. Close your town. But you need to do this when they start, not when we are in the middle of it or something, Then all the people will become very sick and all that kind of shit. Huh? We don't ask for, but directly in the beginning. And there are more of these pandemics, folks. What will come? Close your town. Don't open it. Don't let people go out. And don't let people come in. This is how the pandemic will walk into any town and any land. Don't let it come that far. I think my Father will say the same thing. My Father God will say the same thing. Close your town, no one in, no one out. You will get no problem, no trouble. Nothing will happen. Holland, free of that virus, because, smart people. Don't give it a chance, folks. So, normally speaking, there is more to come, like this. close your town and stay together, and you can stay close together, you know, like one big Holland family. But now we did go too far, and yeah, then you get this people who do not listen, and they let them go out of the country, and new people come in of the country. You know, people who are travelers and all that kind of things. I will lock down. I will lock it down. Directly I hear this thing, I lock mine part of town. I lock it down. Definitely. So that not my people will become ill. I think God will tell me the same thing I'm thinking now. Or maybe God will have a better plan. Because I always will listen to God, you know. He know the best ways. And also in this kind of cases, you know. So in the first place I always will listen to God. But if I needed to decide, and God will not mingle in it, then I think I will do this thing. And I also think that God will tell me, yeah, that's precisely what I will tell you, you know. So don't give the coronavirus no chance to make you sick, folks. And this is really a pandemic, eh? So you become ill of other people's will. You understand? And it's also a very painful disease. Very painful. I don't know because, yeah, I don't get diseases, so, and I don't know the disease, you know, and I don't want to know also. And by the way, I walk with God, for real, folks. So, God protect me. And by the way, I'm not with people. No, for 8 years, I'm not with people. I'm always alone. No visitors, no nothing. Not going with people or love with people, sex with people. No, nothing, folks, really nothing. I'm clean of all those things. So for me, it's more easy not to get it. And for you, it's more difficult because you people are always together and want to be together and want to have sex together and want to have big families together and all that kind of things. I am not that way. That's why I did say I want to be alone with God. You know? You see what's happening? People are together and yeah, we give each other the diseases. You understand? And more diseases to come from in that kind of way. By people with high thinking, dirty minds. So watch out for this thing. It's coming, and it's coming like war or like storm, and it will kill many. So be ready for more of this kind of viruses to come. People are working on it. So then you know already. Also, if you don't want to get cancer, folks, stay away from your phone. Now listen very well. Stay away from your mobile phone. Stay away from it. This is what brings more cancer than you ever can know. And I mean mobile phones. Watch out for mobile phones. Because it's energy, folks. Energy, and they try to take away the cancer also with energy. You understand? But this do not work, because cancer is made by energy. You understand? The energy comes in your body, it frees itself. It frees itself, and it gives you bone cancer or blood cancer or but remember this, folks. Everybody is ready to get any disease. Just hope you don't get it. You hear of people who did die because they are healthy. You hear people they did die because of smoking. You hear people they did die because of cancer. You know, so yeah. You don't want to get cancer? Then stay away from your things you daily use, your TV, your computer, and all that kind of washing machine, refrigerator, mobile phones, and all that kind of tablets, internet, Wi-Fi, you know, watch out for these things. You definitely can get cancer of it. You don't see it, but it is it's a force what is not visible. And that's the truth, folks. But if I was the king of this land, folks, Holland, I will lock down my where the people come in and go out to go to another country. I will lock everything down directly. And you never will hear Holland did get coronavirus inside. It's not possible if you know already that it is coming. because it's not in the air, it's in people. And people touch, and people cough, and people eat, and people drink, and people, and this is how the virus will take place all over the world. And this is what's going on. I don't know any better, or this is the truth. So be careful and be smart. Now you need to stay away from people. You better do this, because you don't know who get it already and who don't. So stay away from people. And if you go to the store, go to a little store where not many people go, like I do. I go to a little store and there I buy all my things. You understand? And I directly go home. And I'm home alone. And in the beginning, when this coronavirus was not there, people say, yeah, you were always alone. And now I say to them, yeah, you were always alone, right? And now they do understand why I'm alone. They did not understand till they will understand why I am not with people. I don't want to be with people. For me, it's more safe. It's not only for the diseases, but it's also good for my mind. People make me crazy. In any way they walk, in any way they dress, in any way they talk. You understand? They make me crazy. They give me things I never did know. And I don't want to know it. That's why I'm only walking with God, folks. And for me, it's the best way to live my life on a very nice way. But I need to do it without you, because I cannot go with you. You make me sick. You make me dizzy. You make me think another way. You show me things I do not like. I do not understand. I don't know why you do it. You say things. It comes from your mouth. It will never come from mine. But if I go with you all the time, then it will come also from my mouth. Because you learn me the way of your style. And I take it over. So I will become dirty like you. What's coming out of your mouth ain't dirtiness. I will start to do the same thing. That's why I am not with people. You understand? That's the real explanation that I will not be with people. Because you people do wrong things. And I don't like them. You know? And what you do, folks, yeah, that is your thing. You understand? But don't come to me. I only can warn you in how I live. If you live the same way like I do, huh, it will be more easy to learn from people you never did met, or never did go with, or never did touch. Much more easy to start to read people. But folks, I started to read people in the way I read them because I walk in the way of God. You understand? That's how I did wake up and started to see people, and I can read them and I can let them cry and all that kind of things. You know, I can let them do whatever I like. You know, I'm very smart in talking, and yeah, people fall for this. You know, and you do have different kind of people, but I can let them fall easy in any language, in any kind of people. You only need to understand what is the weak place. And every human being do have a lot of weak places. And I know them all. And I go for the weak places so that I can hit your soul. It makes me very dangerous. But knowing that I do war with God make me already very dangerous. You know, I am the most dangerous person here on earth. I can tell you folks for sure, I am the dangerous person on earth. Like you saw Jesus Christ. Huh? He was very dangerous because he was very smart and well spoken. Huh? I am not much more different. I see everything come and I see it before it starts. You understand? So when I did understand China become sick, when these first people did become sick because of the pandemic, huh, I directly already start to lock down my own kingdom. If it was mine, if Holland was mine, I directly close down this thing. The people cannot go out and cannot come in. And for the people who do not listen and still will go out, yeah, then they will never come in. Yeah, I'm sorry, but for me, I will directly do the lockdown. And I do this for my own people. You understand? This is how the virus cannot take place. Before you see it come, yeah, you need to close it so that it cannot come in. Not anywhere. I lock it down. For the people who will not listen, you can go outside, but you will not come in. Not listening to my rules, yeah, you're going to pay for it. It's easy. And people will not be okay with it because they want to go on vacation to any country and all that kind of things. And I will say, yeah, you may go on vacation, but you will not come back into your country. We will not let you in. It's not going to happen. Then you will hear all over the planet that the whole planet is touched by this virus, but Holland, not one, is sick. Not one did stop working or cannot go to school. Now we almost have a lockdown that people cannot go with Christmas together and all that kind of things. That is very sad, folks. I don't know any better, or I'm always alone, but for the people who do this for the first time, it's killing. It's really killing. You need to learn and understand when you are alone. You get a lot of nice things, you know. You get no troubles anymore, no friends on your floor, not listening to anyone, you do your own thing, go on like this, you understand? No one who talk to you. It makes life for me very easy, but for you very difficult, because for you it will be the first time. And it was my choice to be alone, you understand? It will not be your choice. Folks, I don't like parties and all that kind of shit, you know. I never go to it. And definitely not in this time. I'm always at home. I'm a free bird in my own home. Huh? And many people really did say, "Hi man, you were always alone, do you not have a girlfriend?" and all that kind of things. And I told them, I don't like people. I like to be alone. I don't like people. So also, you don't like us. And I tell them, yeah, I don't like you. I'm sorry. I don't like you. And then this feel like they will become sad because I do not like them. But they need to see it in another way. I want to be alone, you know, completely alone. So I use the word, if they tell me, so you also don't like us, then I will say, yeah, I don't like you. I don't like you people. It's the truth. I don't like people. And many people did ask it. And that's the thing they did get. I don't like people. Because they do things. And all what they do it wrong. There is not one soul on earth who do the things right. They all go wrong. All. And it starts by a very young age. You already go wrong. It's already wrong when you are born in this world. Because this world is not without sin. You only can be born in a world where sin did not take place. You never will get sin. That's a sinful life, right? If you understand me. But in this world, directly when you come into this world, you are born, you are a sinner. Because this is a sinful world. Automatically, you become a sinner. The day you are born in this sinful world. And then you will say, yeah, I can do nothing about it. Yeah, did I say that you can do something about it? No, you can do nothing about it. It's true. But you can make it low. And that will be in the way you live and go with people and all that kind of things. So I make it low. So I think I don't go with people. It will become more low. And it's true. It works. You can tell me nothing anymore. You can show me the things, but I will not do them. But in the time I was little, yeah, I saw my friend smoking, and he told me, oh, you want to smoke? And I told him, no, man. He told me, yeah, it's nice. Try. So I try, and I did not like it. And then he told me, yeah, you need to try 1 or 2 more. You will like it. So this is how I started smoking, you know. But I did not like it. The first 2 smokes I did not like. If I know what I know now, folks, yeah, I never did listen to my friends then. But I did listen too many times to my friends. And I did get lots of trouble, lots of problems. Whose fault is this, my friends or me? Yeah, me, folks. I'm going for it. I do what they say. Yeah, and this is in this world, everything what you do, folks. Don't listen to them. Because before you know it, you will be changed. And that will be a bad change for life. And you always will remember your bad steps you ever did take, folks. It doesn't matter. You will remember all the bad things you did do in life. You will remember. It will never go out of you. It's the truth, eh? I will not say it if it is not true, folks. So this coronavirus, when I did hear it the first time, I thought in myself, if this was my town, I lock it down directly. No one in, no one out. But definitely no one in. Because then it cannot come in. And the people who will go out, yeah, will never come in Holland again. It's their choice. I will be very hard as a king, folks. But I think That is my only decision to make, so that you will not become sick. If you want to become sick, yeah, do it outside. Go. But do not think you will come back. It's not gonna happen. So, and that sounds hard, I know. But look how it goes now. Everybody need to wear a mask, and there are no parties anymore, there is nothing anymore. Now you must live in the way I like to live. Alone. Alone. Many people cannot handle this thing. Many people will die by this thing. To be alone, folks. It's not easy to be completely alone. You need to learn to be alone. You need to like it to be alone. You need to understand what are the good things and the bad things to be alone. It can make you very crazy. People who are alone, yeah, they can die. And you know how many people did die by loneliness? You don't want to know. But I'm always alone. I like it that way. And I feel much better that way. But that was my choice. God did not tell me, yeah, you need to stay alone. No. No, God did tell me nothing. Yeah, he told me that he is my father and that I am his son. That's what he told me. And I did not go for it. But that was also the day I'm completely alone. The day God did come, I did say to Father God, because Father God told me, yeah, don't trust no one and don't trust anything. So I told my Father God, so I need to be alone. That was my first decision I ever did make. And it works very well, I must say. I do not go with people and I don't like to go with people. They give me bad karma, bad things. If it is in a funny way or in a other way, folks, but yeah, they put things in your mind. That is what people do to each other, you know, but not with me. That's why I'm so smart. Nothing from someone else comes in. It comes out of me. What I want to tell you comes from God and comes out of me. But first it comes from God. And then it comes out of me, so that it will go in to you. But nothing from you will come in me. You understand? Because I don't want your nonsense. I don't like the way you talk, and the way you walk, and the way you look and look alike, and all that kind of bull. No, I don't like it. Your ways are always wrong, so why will I walk your wrong way? I don't see why I will do this. And that's with all of you, folks. If I walk with you, I walk wrong. I walk with God, I walk good. But when I walk with you, I'm definitely gonna walk wrong. That's why I'm not with people and only with God. So I'm alone. I do have my TV. I do have a nice big TV. You know, I like to watch cartoon movies, but in Holland language, because I do not like English language, because there are many dirty things um, in the English language. I do not like. And yeah, for the people who know, they know it, but for the people who don't know, that is the rest of the world. And that is a lot, who do not know the dirty English language. Let's start with motherfucker. Huh? Or fuck off. Or fuck you. How many people in this world are talking that way and cannot stop it even anymore? Huh? You tell me. Also the people from Holland. The first thing they do is the things they saw coming from another country. Fuck you! The little children here in the street, they're talking about, oh, fuck you, fuck this, fuck that, fuck your mom, fuck your sister, fuck you this. Where does it come from? It comes from the English language. I need to watch out, folks, or me also will use that kind of language. You understand? I always speak already the nice language, but in a nice way, you know, but English language, no, very bad and hidden words. And this got everything to do with the devil. The language of the devil is the English language. Do not forget, folks. The language of the devil is the English language. And English, folks, is global. You understand? It's everywhere. And you need to watch out what kind of words coming out of your mouth in the English language. Because before you know it, you say fuck you and fuck this and fuck your mom and fuck it up and fuck off and fuck yeah and all that kind of things. Why? Because it's easy and very good understandable. You understand? It fit to let it roll out of your mouth like it is eating and drinking, you know? It's yeah, you need to see it that way. It tastes good. But it will not say that it is good. It is not good. It's wrong. Don't use it. Now folks, I told you why I'm alone. And that's why I'm alone. You give me this kind of book, and I don't want to go for it. You take tattoos, I don't. You speak dirty, I don't. You do dirty things, I don't. I see what you do, and I see that it is dirty. So I don't do it. And I warn you also not to do it. But hey, it's your thing. You can listen to me or you just don't. It's you are free to do whatever you like, folks. But it is not good. You are free to do stupid things. There is no one in this world who will be without sin. No one. I did explain how this did happen. Because we do live in a sinful world. And we all did do the sins. Definitely the people who did not understand what a sin even was. In the days I did not walk with God, I did not even what sin was. I did do my thing and I thought it's okay. But I did do many sins and it was not okay. But I did not know. The day God will come to you, you will understand what is a sin. And what is not a sin. What is good and what is bad. You directly will see and understand. What is good and what is bad. Directly you will understand. The day God touches you, you directly get this knowledge. It comes like an explosion, folks. The knowledge comes like an explosion. Bang! In your mind. Bang! And when I did get this explosion, I told my Father God, is there enough room? You know? Because I did get, I was overload. I saw error. I could not take it anymore, folks. I become crazy and the knowledge, wow, that was like an explosion. A world explosion in my mind. I did not know how to take it away, how to give it a place and all that kind of things, you know. I thought I'd become crazy. Crazy of knowledge. It was too much, it was. Also when I did ask for love to God, God almost did kill me. I did get error in love. It was too much. It was like an explosion. I almost did spit my heart out, folks. It did go that fast. you know. So, yeah, tell me something about knowledge and love. You never did get this and never did feel this love and also knowledge. I'm sure, folks. But God did give everything a place in my mind, and well, the love I did get. So you know what did happen? I did get too much love, so I started to cry. That's the only way to accept what you did get. Crying is a very good helping thing in it. If you get too much that you cannot handle it anymore, start to cry. And I can cry on commando of God. You understand? If God tell me, son, cry, I directly will cry real tears. You understand? On commando I can cry. And I did cry a lot. But God never told me that I need to cry. But I get too much input of you. People who dying, people who become sick, people with storms, people with, you know. So I start to cry to make it more light for myself. You understand? So that I can handle it again. That's why I'm crying. This is my, how you call this? My clean-up thing. You know? That I will clean up and make place for other things to come in. And when this is filled up, I start to cry again. So that other things will take place. So I did cry already a lot in these 8 years. I do walk with God. Or almost 8 years. I walk with God. I did cry. Well, folks, in the beginning of my life, till the day when God did come, I did not cry. I was hard and I did not cry. You understand? Even if I was in pain and all that kind of thing, I did not cry. I'm not a crybaby. But when God did come, yeah, the first thing what did happen, I was filled up, and the only thing I could do was starting to cry. It did give me more room so that I can handle the things better, I see. But in the beginning of life, yeah, I never did cry or scream or whatever, you know. I was not a crybaby. But now that I do walk with God, yeah, I'm a crybaby. I'm definitely a crybaby. You understand? But a crybaby of God. I'm very proud. But God is not proud for me that I cry. Because God don't like that I cry. But yeah, in the world I live, Father God, I cannot I cannot handle the pressure. So the way I cry is the way I clean myself and give it more place. Give myself more to handle, that I can handle it. Because there's a lot more to come. And yeah, I need to give it a place, folks, in the things I'm gonna see. Because you're gonna see it only one time, and I see it 2 times. And what I did see 1 time, yeah, still must happen 2 times. But many things already did happen 2 times. I did cry for any things what I saw 2 times. Because I can see the things, before it happens, yeah, then I don't have to cry. Then I only can look with big eyes and think, wow, I hope for the people that this is not true. I'm gonna cry. But when I also saw it happen, and most of the times also directly, then I started to cry. Then I saw it already. I did not start to cry because yeah, it did not happen with the people yet. So I do not have a reason to cry. But when it comes into the people, yeah, I start to cry. Then I know what I saw is happening for real. And I saw all the things, folks. And I will cry for everything what is new on the surface. I will cry for it. Because this gives me more space. More space to get, not get a malfunction in my mind or, so that I stay clear, that I can think very well and that there is place enough. You see it in factories, eh? Many stuff come inside, but when this place is filled up and not directly is cleaned up, then you see it standing on other places where it don't have to stand. Yeah, you need to see my mind like that. You understand? It's not going to happen that things will come not in my mind because there is no place anymore. I let God do this thing for me, God give it a place in my mind. So it's always cleaned up in my mind. Now I use this example with the factory so that you better will understand and also can see the thing I say, that you better will understand how I do work with God and how it is possible that I know so much and that it also stayed with me, and that I did give it a place. Well, God did give it a place, not me, because I don't know how to do this, folks. God is the Almighty of all, and I let Him work on me, in me, around me, with the people I'm talking with and all that kind of things, and then beautiful things happening. So the store I did go to a few days ago, you understand, because I do not come very much in stores, because I don't like it. I don't like people, like I told you. But there was a problem with the mask thing. And then the big boss come. And he likes me. And he told me, yeah, he can come in anytime he wants, and you shut up. So the people who did not like that I did come in with another kind of mask, I did make myself, you know. Yeah, they almost kicked me outside, but then the boss came and he saved the way of travel. I still need to thank him, and I do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give my thanks to him. But these are the people who walk with God. You understand? Like me, I'm a people who walk with God. You understand? So I get always a way. This time it was this boss who did say that the women need to shut up and let the boy do his thing. And he's always welcome. And I want to hear nothing anymore. You take it the way I say it. This is how he did react. And I was standing like, wow, this man, he did save me. Or was it God? You understand? Was God whispering in his ears? And this started to happen, folks, all the time when I did started to walk with God. My way is free to go. On any place where I go, I do not feel that I need to stop in my life. Now I can go on and the place will be cleaned up for me. So I can stay walking on that way. You understand? And that's what God do. And that's why I will go more far than you ever will think. Because for me, everything is open and ready. And this is what makes me different than you. In thinking, seeing, hearing, learning, understanding, eating, drinking, I am much more different than you. Staying alone, being alone, loving to be alone, not to be with people, all that kind of things. I can go on like this, folks, because I do have a whole list. You understand? And that's the list so that I will not go into your sin. You understand? Because you can give me your sin. So that I will become also sinful, filled up with sins. I always did do this, but the day God did come, I decided to be alone. And that's when God told me, don't trust no one, don't trust anything. That was the first thing God did say when he did land it here. He told me, don't be scared. I am your Father. I am God. And I was like, are you crazy or something? Or am I crazy? What are you talking about? You are God? No, man. Yeah, I was standing in like that. And then he told me, and you are my son. And then I told him, I am your son? I do not even like you. Look what you did do with Jesus Christ. You let him hanging for 7 hours. Are you a father? So I started to scream and shout and, you know. Yeah, I'm sorry, folks, but if I see something God do not good, I will become furious. It doesn't matter if it is God or not. You understand? It's not easy to take my heart away, folks. Even not for God. If I see that God did do things wrong, then I will be against God. You know? So in the beginning when God did come, yeah, I was not with it. Definitely no way, folks, because I never been with God. But I did love Jesus Christ. In the way he did walk, he did make me cry. All the time, folks. All the time. I was still a young boy, and I remember I did go on my bike because I like to know what is the best way for me to be with Jesus Christ, you know. So I did go to churches and I did go to many of that kind of people. They're all nice, you know, but they all do have another way of thinking. But it was not my way of thinking. So I did come home and well, this did take a few months. I was on my bike driving everywhere to find out and get information and all the kind of things about baptism and all the kind of shit, you know. So, and then I was almost done. I was looking into the mirror and then I did tell myself, from now on, I did not find the way I want to find. So I did create it my own way. So I did make myself a Christian. So I told Jesus Christ, I could not find the people, also not in Christian. So I make myself Christian. I will become an unnatural Christian, a Christian in the way I like it, you know, and not in what people like, with baptism and all that kind of bullshit, and the Bible and all that kind of things, you know. So I did make myself Christian. And this is how I started to walk with Jesus Christ, you know. But then I was later, I was 48, and then the most unbelievable thing happened. I stand up out of my bed, and I want to go down. Normally I go eat and drink and do my things. I daily do, you know, when you stand up. And there was a force. I could not go through that force. It was something what I could not see, but it did push me back to my bed. And then I did hear a voice in my mind who did say, don't be scared. I am your father. I am God. And you are my son. And I was against it, folks. Really. I was against it. You know? I always was against, not Jesus, that's the love of my life, but I was against God. Definitely. But now I do walk with God. And all the problems I did have with God are finished because God was Jesus Christ. That's why my problem with God is gone. You know, the only thing I did have with God I did not like was that God did let his own son hanging in pain and all that kind of things. If you are God, you do have all the power. So it don't have to be that way. That's why I can assure you, folks, that Jesus Christ was God. Because if Jesus Christ really was Jesus Christ, and God is his Father, then God will not give him the pain he did get. You understand? So my problem with God is solved. God is Jesus Christ on earth. You people, or your ancestors and mine, did kill God. And never Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ do not exist, only in the name on earth. But Jesus Christ is God for sure. So my problem with God is gone. I do not have. This was my problem. And there are also many people who say, yeah man, and these people who do have cancer and God do nothing and all that kind of things. You do this to yourself. You do not listen very well. You did do sinful things. You do not live in the way of God. So you will become sick and will get cancer and all that kind of shit. It's much more easy if you are sinful. I'm telling you really the truth, folks. And you cannot handle it, I'm sure. So that's why I'm alone, folks. Because God told me, don't trust no one, don't trust anything. So I told my Father God directly, then I stay alone. I want nothing with these people. If I cannot trust people, I will not go with people, folks. So yeah, God told me, don't trust no one and don't trust anything. Don't trust no one here on this earth. No one. You understand what it means? No one. Yeah, you also belong to it, listener. You understand? So I do trust no one. Let this be very clear. I trust no one And everything means the things you make with your hands. What comes from the people. Also, I don't trust. Because that's what God told me. Don't trust no one and don't trust anything. So everything what got to do with people, I also cannot trust. The things of it. So then for me life become difficult to walk with you folks. You understand? So that's why I do not walk with you. I'm far away from you folks. And I don't like you. Not one of you. Because God told me so. That's the only reason. I never will walk with you. Not one of you. How nice or pretty or beautiful or good you are. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Do this for other people. For me, you can do what you like. You understand? But for other people, be nice, man. And if you can't, try. Try. I know this is difficult, this trying thing. But do your best. Try. Try to be nice for each other. On the end, folks, there will be a door. And this door go open. And many people need to go to this, through this same door. And you must be together to go to that door. For the people who don't do this, they never will go through that door. For you, there will be the black door. That's the door of the dark world. You also do have this door in your mind. You do have a good way of thinking and a bad way of thinking. You know about good and bad. And you need to give it a place. What door you gonna use in your mind? Is it the black door or the white door? So it's a story of black and white. You understand? Or right and left. You understand? What do you like more? But you always cut left-handed? Do you understand why you always cut left-handed? Huh? Did you ever think about your left hand? Now tell me, what do you do with your right hand? Do you throw a ball with your left hand? Did you punch with your left hand? Do you make friends with your right hand? I want you that you definitely think about this, because many people do not understand what is right and left and what it means, what is behind this all. So I try to explain what is behind left and right. Many people never think about it. But folks, when you are with God, you start to think like this, and you become very different in the way you start to think, because it goes automatically. And with me, I think about left and right and what you do and what is behind it, And this is in your mind also. You do have a good side of thinking and a bad side of thinking. You do have both of these knowledges. And you can do with it what you want. If you want to become a murderer, then you can become directly a murderer. The only thing you need to do is do it. Kill someone, and you are a murderer. And you step with your left hand. Huh? Now another question. In what hand or arm, left or right, is more power? Huh? Because there are two different powers. If I hit someone, I do it with my left hand. But if I want to send love, I always do it with my right hand. So they are both very powerful, but in the way of love, you always will be. And that comes always from the right hand. So never forget what is right and what is left, what is good and what is wrong, or bad or good. Do understand that your mind is split into. It's splitted into. You do have two halves. You do have the bad way of knowledge and the good way of knowledge. I will say learn from the bad way of knowledge and don't do them, and do the good ways of knowledge. But learn the bad ways of knowledge. Learn them. You will need it in this world. Definitely when we are far over the middle. You need to think about this now before it starts to happen. Because I want you to see it come before it starts. I want you to see it come before it starts, folks. Be ready for the things to come before it starts. Be ready. It's coming. And it's coming like a river what flows over into your country. Watch out, folks. You are not ready for this type of things. And then I talk about everything completely exploding directly. You never saw it come, and you are not ready. Because you never saw it come. I saw it already, but you can not see this. You only can hear it out of my mouth, and then it's for you if you will understand what I'm talking.